Hello everybody, it's Maikito. I hope everybody's having a good day and has had a good day so far. I'm not wearing the robe. It wasn't a bad day. It was actually a good day, but it wasn't a sweep. And I want to wear it if either one, I sweep the day, or two, I have at least two back-to-back good days. So, not gonna wear it. Don't think I fully deserve it. If I do good, I'll do it in the next video. Speaking of the next video, there will be no video for the next 2 days. There will be no games at all. I guess Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, everybody's gonna be off. There's gonna be no games, so that means no videos for the 24th. The games on the 24th and 25th, because there will be no games. When it comes to the 25th, for the games on the 26th, there will be a lot of games, but because it's Christmas Day, I'm not sure I'm gonna have a video for that day. So you can keep a lookout for those, but no guarantee that I'm gonna have a video for that because it will be Christmas Day. So just wanted to put that out there. When it comes to tomorrow's slate, aka Monday slate, there's only 2 Serie A games. It's a small slate. I did find a little bit that I did like. I found one player prop, I found one money line, and if I have any added plays, it'll either be in the pin comment either later tonight or tomorrow before the game start, depending if lineups change or the lines in general change. So again, you can also keep an eye out for that. It's not gonna be a lot of picks. Like I said, it's just gonna be a small slate. So I'm just gonna get straight into those. The one play that I found that I like is Moiskin to 103.5 shots playing at home for Fiorentina, going up against Udinese. He's gone over this market 9 out of 14 starts, but he actually does much better at home, going over in 5 out of 6 starts that he's played at home. That's an 83% hit rate. The only time that he missed was in the first home game of the season, so they were still getting used to the lineups, and it was the first game, so you can't really blame him too much for that. But ever since then, and every single start he's had, he has hit this prop. In the most recent home game, he came off the bench, therefore that's why he didn't hit that prop, so we're not counting that. He needs to start for this prop to even be able to be not be voided. And Udinese are a team that don't play possession and are weak against through balls. And Keane's main source of how he plays is by breaking the line, getting passes from through balls and from long balls. So it's just a good matchup in general just there. And he's a good dribbler once he actually receives the ball. And he doesn't waste energy on defense. So he doesn't go back to defend. So he doesn't waste energy there. He's there. That they send the ball to when it comes to the counter attack. They send them through balls to send them long balls. He's the main attacking threat, and he's the one that they look for whenever they are out on the attack. And because Udinese is weak against the through balls, he's going to be receiving the ball a lot. And when he gets the ball, again, he's a good dribbler, and he looks to the goal. He looks to shoot. He's not a player that will constantly be looking left and right for his teammates because he just doesn't pass the ball that much in general. He's a player that is focused on the goal. He's a shooter. He wants to score goals. So that's also good for us as well. And Udinese allowed the 7th most shots to opponents at 14. And if you look at where Keane takes his shots, he's taking the majority from inside with 42 shots from inside. But he's also taken 10 from outside. So he is willing to take them if he's given the opportunity. And I just like this line at home. Matchup-wise, Udinese allow a decent amount of shots. And they allow a lot of through balls, which is what Keane gets his passes from. So I like this prop. I like Moise Keane to a higher than 3.5 shots. Before I get into the money line plays, if you guys could, please like the video, comment as well. It really helps boost the video out to more people. It could be a question. It could just be you guys showing support. I read all the comments. I really appreciate everybody who comments. I really do. And then if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, turn on notifications. And if you're not a member, I do have those for those that are interested and don't know about it. It's for those that want to get the videos out early before they go out public. It's also a great way to support the channel. These lines do tend to get bumped and taken away after this video goes out public because of the influx of people that do bet on my plays. And if you see any pictures on the screen, it's from a data app called Outlier. Link for that in the description as well. Same thing with all my player prop apps and my sportsbook. My Fliff is where I do my money lines and stuff like that. And again, like I mentioned last video, for us that don't know and those that are new to the channel, the money line plays are specifically for sportsbook app because the player props that I do are built for fantasy apps like Underdog, PrizePicks, Parlay Play, whatever you use. They're for those apps because that's just, first of all, where I find the lines at, and two, sometimes a lot of those lines are really juiced when it comes to the Sportsbooks app, which is why I don't do that many player props there. So for those that are wondering that are on Sportsbooks and ask why are the lines so juiced on the Sportsbook app, it's because I'm not looking for player props for Sportsbooks. I'm looking for them for fantasy apps, and then those money line plays are specifically built for you guys. I really want to thank anybody who supports me in any way. We're going to take a little pause when it comes to the ladder challenge, especially after last video. And even if I did started this video, the next video wouldn't be out until at least 2 to 3 days. So it'd be a big gap between them. So no ladder challenge. You can technically start if you want to, just because of what the line is at. But I did find one money line that I did like, and that's a Fiorentina money line going up against Udinese. You can currently get this at Fliff for -190. They're undefeated at home with 5 wins, 2 draws. They have scored 15 goals and conceded 6 and 7 home games. So they average over 2 goals scored and less than a goal conceded. So that's pretty good. And Udinese have the 6th worst defense away from home, conceding 14 goals in 8 games. So they concede almost 2 goals a game. So that's just good for us because Fiorentina is a team that like to score. They have scored 10, but if you look at where a majority of their goals have came from, 3 were against Parma. Again, these are away games. They scored 10. 3 were against Parma, 2 against Venezia, 1 against Empoli, and 2 against Monza. So just those right there is 8 out of the 10 goals. They just struggle to score against these big teams. They already struggle when it comes to defending, but when it comes to scoring, they score their goals against weaker oppositions. Against these bigger teams, they do struggle, and they will struggle against the Fiorentina side. Also, Udinese away from home average 14.5 shots given to opponents. They don't keep possession and they can't defend through balls. Fiorentina is a clinical team who have scored 1.9 goals on average from 5.3 shots per game. So that's a 36% conversion rate. So if they give Fiorentina those chances that they gave opponents with those 14 shots, Fiorentina will take advantage of those chances, and they already struggle to score, so that's just going to be a very, very difficult time for them. And Udinese have 2 major injuries that I want to touch upon just a little bit, and that's their main goalkeeper, Okoye, who is their main keeper, and their replacement has started in 2 games and has conceded 4 goals in those 2 games. So, again, it's not like he's a great keeper or anything. He's been their backup. He's started the last 2 games, and he hasn't done good. And also their midfielder, Lovric, he's their box-to-box midfielder who contributes on both sides of the pitch and starts every game, or pretty much every game that he's played for them. So they already are missing that midfield presence from him as well. And Udinese has been suffering from that. Fiorentina are pretty much fully healthy. They have Dodo that's suspended, but they still have great replacements for him. And then I believe they have Bove, who is injured as well, but he doesn't start a lot of the games in general and when he does play, so I'm not even worried about that. Fiorentina is pretty much fully healthy. They have Colpani, obviously they have Moise Kean. They have a lot of great players at their disposal. They obviously have the Hay and goals that are doing great, and I think it's just a good matchup at home, and I like this prop. So I like the Fiorentina money line for -190 at home against Udinese. Thank you everybody for watching. Quickly going over last video's picks. Player prop wise, the 2 YouTube ones hit, swept those, added 3 added plays when it comes to player ones, went 2 for 1 on those. So again, swept the YouTube player props and went 4-1 overall when it came to player props. The only one that missed was Mashrawi to go lower than 0.5 shots. He was playing as a center back and he got a shot in the last minutes of the game, so that was unfortunate. But Dybala higher than 1.5 shots assisted, hit. Jackson higher than 2 shots. He got taken off quickly, got bumped to the 2.5. He still hit as well. And added player Rodrigo, he got taken off pretty quickly as well after I posted it, but either way, he got bumped to 2.5. He still hit as well, so he came through for us. And then I had Gakpo lower than 2.5 shots. On Underdog, you actually got more of a payout boost. They thought that Gakpo was going to go over. I took his under, so you got an even better boost. And when it came to payout on Underdog, he hit as well. So 4-1 on player props. And then I mentioned that I'm didn't do the ladder challenge. I'm not going to do it in this video because this last video wasn't great. It was kind of the opposite. Atalanta, second half 3 money line. In the second half, it was 1-1. I didn't expect Empoli to score in that game. And after Atalanta scored that goal, they took the lead again, so they really didn't go out and attack again. They still had that 1 goal, but I didn't expect Empoli to score, so that was unfortunate. And then no penalty to be awarded in the Roma-Parma game. A penalty was given in the 7th minute of the game, so right off the bat, they fouled. The defender had actually fouled Dybala to give Roma that penalty. Averages on average 1 foul given every other game, so it was just very unfortunate. Again, it might have been just a bad read on my part, but hopefully when it comes to money lines, we can do better. And when it comes to player prop, we can carry on the momentum when it comes to tomorrow. Like I mentioned, if I do have any added plays, will be either later tonight or tomorrow in the pinned comment. But other than that, I hope everybody has a good night, a good day, and we can cash out tomorrow.